dreadful bath bombs, I hope. Recording this. I will be painting as well at the end. And all of my additives are in here. My coconut cream powder, my fragrance oil. I'm using Rockstar, and SLSA. What else did we put in there? I'm just so frustrated because it didn't record. It's shut down on me. I'm not used to my new camera doing that. So all my bath bomb ingredients are in here. Everything but the citric acid. I'm going to go grab my embeds before we get started. And I haven't even needed to spritz this one. This was a very rich oil-based lotion-y. It's going to be like lotion. It's going to be awesome. Let me see if I can think of all the ingredients that I put in here. So we're using a Rockstar dupe, a Lush dupe, which I love doing because Lush dupes are awesome. Their perfume houses are out of this world, and if there's even something remotely close to what they're creating, I'm so there. Of course, I still go to Lush. Yeah, so this is going to have my jelly embeds, my red blood red jelly embeds coming out of this one in a, I believe the scent I chose was Captain Crunch. So it's going to really up the candy scent of the Rockstar, because my dupe isn't quite as sweet as what you'll find at Lush. It has actually some bitter notes, and I want to counterbalance those. So a little bit of perfuming know-how, but we'll see if it actually works. I'm just going to let this continue to run because the last time I paused, I lost all my footage in this video, and I want at least, you know, like a video I can put to music. If nothing else. Alrighty, so I'm going to grab my embeds, because of course I put them all the way someplace strange. Oh, my embeds are way out here, but I know where they are. So let's fine. I know where these are at least. There's my embeds. Ooh, maybe I should embed. Is this big enough to embed one of my bloody fingers in it? Make it a truly horror. Oh, we're gonna totally figure out. Now, if you haven't seen the Bloody Finger Balm, I make these every year. These are awesome. These are awesome, awesome, awesome. We'll see what kind of, yeah. This is gonna be fun. Okay, those fit. We're gonna put a few with. We're gonna set these aside for another project, and I'm gonna put these in here. Cause dang, I got a few of these left. Two. I probably got 4 or 5 of these. Black. Okay, I'm gonna pull out 5. Yeah, those scents really do work well together. I was right. It's awesome. It's nice when you're right. When you're right, you're right. Okay, I'm just gonna get cleaned up a little bit here. Maybe. I have nowhere to put anything. I've run out of spots, guys. I gotta clean my kitchen. My soapy kitchen is a soapy disaster zone right now. Probably because I've made 15 million things today. So we'll put the fingers with the bloody band-aid, some of them. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to be working on this surface, so this surface has to be clean because that's where my bombs are going. I really hope if this is recording because this is so stinking cool. I'm so excited about this. Alright. Now I want to embed the balm the finger so you don't see it, so you don't have a clue that it's there. Alright. So I gotta keep everything inside here. Ah, shoot. Push it down. You guys ready? We had a crack, but that's okay because it's a scary dang clown. I am, however, going to do some spritzing. Now let's try this again. And that gross band-aid is just going to be like awesome. Okay, now which way? It's this way. Okay, so I gotta get it like mounded, just like we're doing a balm in the press. Oh, that's what I'm doing wrong. Soft bits. Make sure we don't have any soft bits. Yeah, baby! Score, score, score. You guys can see that better? There we go. Alright, let's do another one. It's a good thing this is a nice... I think I'll be able to work with this. Okay, so let's start by pressing around. There's a couple of bath bomb people I really admire. And one of them said, for these intricate molds, you gotta press around. So can you see what I'm doing? I'm getting every little bit of the detail firmly pressed. For some reason it's easier to do this in a Nordic mold because it's designed for cakes, and cakes need to be like pretty basic, but these more intricate designs require a little more finesse. So your Milky Way molds, all of those, a little more finesse. Oops. No. Now you need a flat bottom because if you have an uneven surface, it's going to list and crack. So we want it very flat if possible. So go ahead and do this a few times until you're sure you've got a nice flat surface. Doesn't divot in when you put it to work. Okay, we're gonna go right here. Because again, this is away from me. That's just brilliant, isn't it? Can you see it? Okay, let's do it again. Let's do it again. All right, let's get that finger in there. All right, let's get that finger in there. Kind of want it all in one piece, so go with your heaping, but then go around the edges of your mold. Luckily this is a custom order, a surprise custom order, so I have a little bit of artistic license. I can't go fast enough for the Lush people, sorry. I don't think I could work at Lush after all. Oops. See, that will make a crack. So I was so focused on the outside that I didn't get the middle pushed in good enough. So let's see. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm not wrenching on the mold. I'm not, you know, like pushing so hard that what's that causing divots for? That was weird. Okay, I think we're ready. You guys ready? We have enough to do one or two more. At least one more. One more, yeah, I think one more. Push it down, push it down, push it down, push it down. Because you want it below the rim, otherwise you're going to see the outline. And it's not going to be a surprise. Oh yeah, just enough for one more. I hope this one will work. Yeah, I'll have plenty of pressing. over here. You want all those edges to stay crisp and nice. So you gotta build them just like your pressed shampoo bars. Gotta have even pressure all the way around. Okay, let's go for the first. Around my edges again. One more time. Hey, bud. And just like that, you can almost feel like when it's done, because it feels solid. I don't know how to explain it. Don't want to break my mold because these were kind of pricey. All done. I will bring you back for the painting of this. So hold tight. Bye for now. Alright, welcome to my soapy kitchen. I'm getting ready to mix my color, so I thought I'd bring you here. I'm using alcohol and mica. I used this for another project. There's actually a little bit of water in this one. But these are the three colors I've chosen. So I've got an orange with a little bit of red. And some really red mica from Nurture Soap. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay, that's too thick for what I want. It's just the right color. I didn't want a bright orange. I kind of wanted a dirty orange for this clown. This Pennywise clown. He totally reminds me of the clown from It, which I think he is. So this is going to be his hair. Alright, we're going to switch up. I'm okay to get a little bit of orange in the red because they're from the same color family. And the red is way, way darker. But the lines on the face, the makeup of the clown, are going to be done with this color here. And hopefully my brush is tiny enough to allow me to do this properly. So I'm going to put a little more red in that orange. And let's get started. So I'm going to start with the hair because that seems to be hopefully the easiest part. And we're just going to do this. Creepy orangey red hair. I'm going to make sure we get that widow's peak in there. You don't want drips, so be careful to do this. If I were blotting with paper, if I were watercolor, if I were doing this with watercolors, I'd be blotting with paper as I go along. I'm not going all the way to the bottom. I'm gonna do that. So I can do a better job on the peak over here. Got the weirdest hairline. Probably why he's so scary. Because he looks different. We're always afraid of things that are different. Of course, this is a murderous clown, so you know that's the difference. So I'm just going to go around the edge now. And I'm not going to pick it up because chances are I'll do a transfer of paint. And just do all the little edges on the underside that are easy. And hopefully not pick up too much of the bicarb along the way. And the white bits, get rid of them. All right, so I'm gonna let that dry and get another one because we've got a whole bunch to do. I'm doing these guys one at a time because dang. And we're gonna be cleaning up as we go too because it's just too much work to have it messed up by something like this. Oops. Alrighty, so again, the lining out, lining out, lining out, lining out. I might do a few of these with some brighter hair, I don't know. I'm shaky because I'm nervous that I'm gonna wreck it. So I'll put up with my shaky. It's not too shaky. Not too bad. Just overly concerned. I'm gonna come back and fix that a little up a little bit on that line. Let it dry a little bit. Alcohol dries really fast. I just don't want it to get on his white face. I want to maintain that stark white because we got a clown here, guys. All right, let's go around the edge. Just pat, pat, pat. I need to get some smaller brushes if I want to do some really good details this year. And this is so fun, but very time consuming and easily wrecked. So one-handed all the way. So I have one hand to move the balm around that's not going to be, that's going to be clean, hopefully. And we just finished the top of his head. And I wanted to give him a little more right there. And a little more there. And we're ready for the next clown. Move over, man. Woo. was anybody as scared? First really, really scary Stephen King movie I ever watched was It. Like, and ever since then, I can't handle any kind of real crime kind of shows. They freak me out. They're real monsters. And I love monster shows. I just don't like real monsters. And for me, serial killers are the real monsters. And I just do not find that entertaining at all. At all. At all. It creeps me out for weeks. I really want to do better on the Widow Peak, so I'm just going to focus on that a little bit. Because it's such an extreme thing. Okay, I've got a little bit of a powdery thing going on with this one, but that's okay. See, I touched his face. Dang it. That's okay. We got some messy red makeup coming next. So, do any of you like scary movies? Because I absolutely adore anything with monsters, but not real monsters, like I said. Okay, just a wee bit more alcohol so we can finish this guy up. I think I got a little too thick. He's got a really nice head of hair. Should have had enough here for up. And we get this. I'm gonna make it work. That will bind it a little bit. Seal in his hair. There we go. Crumbles or no crumbles, we will prevail. These are nice hard bonds, but there's, you know, if you don't push hard around the edges, hard enough, sometimes you have that problem. Now I have one more bomb. I don't know if I've got enough color, so I'm going to mix up a little more color. And he's probably going to be the odd man out, but that's okay. Finish my orange. So I'm using Brambleberry's orange. Let me grab a clean brush because I don't need very much. Actually, I'll make another orange out because I may be making more of these. I'll go ahead and make up a nice big batch of this funny orange color. Takes just a touch of this, almost nothing. Just enough to dirty the orange. Go with one more little touch. And get a properly dirtied orange. And we'll just test the color on the bone. And we're going to adjust it until it's right because I like that color. Nope, we need more red. It's not duty enough. Nope. It needs a lot of the red. I used a lot of the red. Ah, we're getting there. I think one more should do it. Close enough for me. Maybe. Yep. That's nice. That's nice. Actually, just a little bit more. I may add just a touch more red to the next one. Actually, this one will look really cool if I play with it on it. This will be an exceptionally... I like it. Can mix with the color. And we'll see. I used almost all the red. Trying to get this orange back to... Fun stuff, guys. Of course, if I hadn't dumped most of my really red mica right onto the floor, you would have a lot more of it. Cover that up because I don't want to worry about ears, just hair. Okay, we've got 4 crazy looking clowns. Let's see if we can make them look scary. Now let's put the orange away and let it dry. I'll bring in my yellow, which I think I will do last. His eyes are going to be yellow. It's going to be really hard to do the eyes. I don't know. I'm going to do it, but we'll start with the lines on the top of the face that run from about here to here, to the top of his eyes. And I'm just going to have to get a very, very small brush to, yeah, so we're going to go from about here. Oops, wrong color. Here. And then under and to his mouth. Under and to his mouth. Mouth. And we'll do the nose. The nose is easy. So we get a red nose. And he's got a creepy oblong nose, of course. And then we gotta do his lips. And somehow, when I do his lips, I've got to leave enough for his teeth to be defined later with my other brush. Which hopefully it's not too powdery in that area too. To define with the black. Alright, the red makeup is on, guys. The red makeup is on. Let's try another one in the shot this time. little higher in the shot. It's just I need to be nice and close. I'm gonna make those lines a little different. Is that good? And get right to his eyes. So this needs to come down just a little bit more. Right to the eye. I think I might do the lines from the eye up. So let's just find his eye in the middle and draw up. That right down to his eye. Again, middle of the eyebrow. Maybe we'll just do that. Practice on the eyes. Middle of the eye. Up. Middle of the eye. Up. And not sideways. Oh well, he's got a little wonky one. It's like that happens on every single eyebrow though. He's got a weird eyebrow. This is the coolest mold ever. I'll put a link in the description below because I think everyone should be able to make these at Halloween. How cool is that? And this is from an Etsy seller, so I really feel good about sharing it. There we go. Started out with thin lines, now I have thicker ones. That's okay. Okay. Now let's work on the face. So that's what we're hopefully going to have in all of them. I got to switch them around and I got to work super close and hopefully not get my head in the shot, but you know, we'll see what happens. I'm going to do the noses. Just the tip of the nose. This one's got a really great nose. Whew, he's got a really great nose. Again, totally impressed with the detail of this mold, guys. This one doesn't have the best nose. It's a little powdery, like that first one. So it's going to look a little more round, I think. Maybe not. Maybe I can get it. But I definitely had to use more paint. And hopefully it's not going to do what that one's doing. All right, now for the lips. Or actually the cheek. So I'm going to go from that line to the lips. From that line to the lips. And then we'll do to the lips. And then this one's got a nice full lower lip, so we're going to make sure we get it nice and defined. Oh, I like it. Okay. Now let's do that again. All right, so under the eye and to the lips. Under the eye and to the lips. The lips go down and the lips go across. He cooperated very well. Okay, the eye, the lips, eye to the lips. To this day, though, I still like clowns. I think they're an important part of the circus. I don't know. I try not to focus on who the person is, but the fact that they just want to bring joy as an entertainer. So I'm not anti-clown, even though I'm doing this crazy Pennywise thing. I am, however, anti-real monsters. I'm going to give him a little bit fuller mouth, because that's really scary. Because there are teeth that we're going to be putting, maybe we'll start on the worst one, like I did with some of my other bath bomb painting things, to try out different stuff. You do it on one, and if you like it how it goes, then you do it on the rest. All right, so we're halfway there. We've got the face started. Now we're going to work on the eyes. So somehow I've got to do nice fine lines around and make them kind of look cat eye like. So I don't know how that's going to work, but we're finished with the red. I'm going to let that dry. Now I keep these little pots like this until I'm ready to use them again. So we really like the creme brulee at Costco. So I keep these for different projects, and my painting is one of those projects. So I may have to get a different brush and come back, but we'll see how this goes. I also may need, kind of want this black to have a little purple in it. So I'm going to look for some of my purple dyes. That's a hot pink. This is possibly what I'm looking for. Let me see. So I bought like hundreds of dollars worth of these fairy colors because I love their colors. And they're water soluble dyes, so they're going to be beautiful in the bath as well. So I don't want to open that over my design. Let's just see what we've got here. Okay, we've got a nice dark color. Now this is going to be like so freaking powerful. So we're just going to put it in here. Hopefully mixed with this other black, we'll be able to make it to work, because I don't like black being used in my bath bombs. I just think it looks dirty or messy or whatever you want to call it. So I don't really. Okay, so which one is the worst? This guy. The guy I started with. So let's see what we can do here. I've actually got a little bit of melt and pour soap in the bottom of this one. I don't know why I did that, but I kind of like how it keeps it all thick. So let's see if we can get our point back. And I'm going to go around the eyes very carefully. This is like makeup, so we're going to do like we're doing Halloween makeup. Just like that. We got one creepy eye. I like it. I must say I like it. Problem is, we got to have them the same size. So let's see if I can get two creepy eyes slightly the same size. But it doesn't really matter, I guess, because, you know. See, it does kind of matter. Oh, well. Let's see, he's actually got one smaller eye. I can kind of make it look bigger. This guy is a really creepy creature. Okay, that's all the black. I'm gonna put, that's all of the lining. I'm not gonna, I think I'm just going to, I don't know if I can get it any thinner. If I could get it just a tad thinner to have a smaller brush. Maybe. Let's try this brush. This one's got a little bit too much. Ooh. When I told you this is powerful stuff, look at that. Look at how much beautiness. I can put that in the bath. I'm gonna have a purple bath later, just with my leftover cleaning stuff for that one. Okay, got enough of my brush to dry. We're gonna thin this up a little bit now that I know I've got tons. So, what's the next one that's kind of wiggly squiggly? You're too perfect. You're not going in next. Okay. So I gotta get this thinner. So each one of these guys is going to have slightly different makeup. That's just how it's going to be. Obviously, I need to fill in the cheekbones there. You know, that's kind of fun. I'm going to just go with that. We'll just make their eyes slightly different. There's different clowns. They're not the same clown. I don't know if this is a better one or not. This was actually kind of thicker brush. Even though it seemed like it was thinner. So I'm going to get one of these the way that I wanted it. I need a smaller brush, guys. I really, really do. Let's go back to this one. I can at least do fine lines with this if I keep my point. So let's go back to this. That's better. I gave up on this brush too soon. I tried to do portraits for watercolor with my family. I have one more to do, but eyes are always the problem. Leslie, when you come into town, you need to help me with the eyes. Man, that's the worst one. I'm glad I switched brushes. Okay, so just gotta make sure we got a nice point. Investing in good brushes, if you are an artist, is essential. These are super old brushes that got relegated to my soapy kitchen, but they're really nice brushes. So I feel really lucky right now, especially as this eye on the last one actually looks like exactly what I wanted. There we go. Actually, it was over here I needed to do that. Okay. Ish. Alright, maybe black would have been better, but I like purple. That's what I'm doing. Alright, so the last bit is yellow, because he has yellow eyes. So we're going to give him creepy yellow eyes. And then see if I can put a tiny little yellow dot there. Eyes are not so much my forte, but I'm doing this as a special gift from my sweet sister, whose birthday is on November the 1st. So she was born the day after Halloween because my mother went into surgery. I went into labor and refused to have her until it was November the 1st. Actually, I kind of like how that looks. So we'll just leave that. Maybe not as realistic as I had originally decided. But we're just gonna go with yellow eyes. I'm gonna make the whole thing yellow so that it really stands out. So scary. We're gonna get rid of some of that extra. And then I am gonna grab some black, I think, and do a little dot and do the teeth with black. Isn't that nice too? So you don't want it too wet or it's just gonna run. So I don't know. We're just going to try to put a dot for creepy factor. And I make very creepy eyes, so that totally works. They came alive. These are very creepy looking clowns. That was probably the creepiest one of all. Okay. So now we're going to see if we can give them creepy teeth, but I don't know. Just do some lines for teeth. I don't really like that. I think that's important actually for the creepy factor. It's gross teeth. Alright, so we got the creepy face clown. Kind of looks like SpongeBob. If you enjoyed this Pennywise painting, please click like and subscribe and come on back to my Soapy Kitchen anytime. These were a custom order. There will be a couple of them in the store and I can always make more. These are scented with Rockstar dupe from, where is it from? It's not my favorite supplier, so I won't bother sharing it. It's nice though. It's, I don't know, I think I've used so much Rockstar, it's no longer my favorite, but it's my sister's favorite and these are for her. Alright, so I'll be making more of these and hopefully getting better at it. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.